Hello and welcome back to the Kingdom of Gondor campaign, and as you can already see, I've already fought this battle here to relieve Minas Ithil that was under siege by some forces from Mordor, and there were just 3 units of Orc host, so I, saved you the pain of watching that. Now, it has also been drawn to my attention that I have been a bit lax with reading or talking about the comments in my videos, so I'm gonna give it a whirl. So, Master Hawes said the lone orc has the ring. That's an interesting idea. I don't know if he's... I don't think we actually know where the ring is currently, but maybe he's looking through the Ithil stone to see where it might be. And Trollway did actually point out that, well, I was a little bit under the weather when I last recorded an episode. So, yeah, sorry about that if it came across too much to you guys. Olalo or Ola Halo? Ola Halo? Don't know. Said I could just teleport a diplomat to Dol Amroth to give Methrast to them as soon as possible. Unfortunately, because it is under siege, I do not believe that that is possible anymore. It has to be not under siege, like firmly within our control, for us to give it to someone else. And then Osgiliath veterans in Territoros would be really good as when you get them. Yeah. I actually agree, because also Paolo Fumarola, I probably butchered your name, I do apologise, but Paolo is a big fan of writing gallant essays. I don't know if gallant is the correct adjective there. It probably isn't. But anyway, thank you very much for writing at great personal expense of time, because they are fantastic to read, and if you yourself want to write one of those, then feel free. But one of the points that he also made was that some of these forces here in Haldunur would be better placed in Tirith Oros. And also what we can actually do then is perhaps use this ship that is very, very damaged. Let's bring him over to Pelargir. And perhaps we can ferry some units from over here, from the other side of the Anduin, a little bit quicker. If we can get it down to 1 turn or something like that, then we won't be pestered by forces of Captain Iskendar. Although actually, maybe we just... I'm not going to put anyone in there now, because there's a very real chance that then they just get killed. So... perhaps Alon over here, if he would like to go into that there castle. Thing is, I don't... we do need to maximise our free upkeep, but equally, those guys, they're not doing anything there. So let's send all of these over there, and the Talon Knights, are they... going to be... I think we're going to need them. Because, like, we've got a lot of battles here to fight. I'm not going to keep the cavalry in there, because if there is a Corsair invasion... Oh, we've got some more units over here. Let's bring them over as well. Next turn, unless we get besieged, which is... I mean, it's going to happen, isn't it? Then we can send some of those forces over there. Then from over here, I think we can relieve... certainly bring some of these spears over, but not all of them. I mean, that's probably all of them actually right there, isn't it? Because we do need to have a sizable amount of spearmen there, but we could take those... what would we then have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's okay. So we can send these guys on their way as well. Let's put them in that. And then the enemy can't see them. Then the next turn they should be able to get into Territoros, and then I'll maybe merge some of these units. But now, I'll keep them as one to ensure that we can have the maximum amount of towers. It's good to have your forces split in that regard, because the enemy tends to have a great disadvantage fighting on the walls. Right, so... we've got some retraining. In fact, I'm just going to pop them in now. I don't think there's a whole lot else to do in this turn, is there? Oh, we've got you to move Oh, right. Yeah, well, you may as well come over in this direction as well. Already moved all of these forces. Let's bring our spy over here. So, Argeleb, he can have a cheeky wander over here. That is quite the force there. They've got quite a lot of black Uruks there. And you're kind of waiting on reinforcements for us to then plough on into Morigost. And Faramir, he's just waiting. Or he's rather going in this direction to see if we can take the Black Gate. But we will have to take each of those forces separately. Do you have room for one more? No, we don't. Well, then you come back over here. And we shall retrain you. And also, something to note. I don't think the public baths that we have built here... yeah, I don't think that retraining cost actually stacks with the Tower of Ecthelion. I think only one of them is used in that, presumably. Oh, but Calenhad, does that become a stronghold? It did. Excellent. Well, how would you... Or maybe just build up the leather... No, get the Governor's Quarters first, because it is quite useful to have that. And then over here, Derwath. Right, because I am of the mind that we are just going to protect the blood of Numenor. Send a... Actually, I think our diplomat is already there. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we're just going to take these two here, and we're going to go and take Eisenrun. Let's have a look at what they've got, actually, because we might... Ooh. Did they have this many units before? Well, we've got the ballista, and... Obviously, I didn't bring... Anduin in because he's not going to be massively useful. But, I mean, there's a chance that we can win this. Yeah, let's give it a go anyway. Don't let them any further. This is going to be very difficult. I think what we're going to have to do is maximize... I think the ballista is probably the one that's going to get the most kills. Quite frankly, and I don't actually know if the flaming ammunition does more damage to buildings. I think it does, but I've been actually enjoying using the non-flaming ammo a lot more, particularly against troops. I think it's more accurate, obviously, and if anything, it does more damage. I've seen it impale... I don't know if that's quite correct, but it does seem like it impales more men. Or maybe that's just because it is more accurate. Right, so our archers, the only real target for them is the Uruk-hai. Now the ballista, we haven't got a whole lot of ammunition left, obviously. But, I mean, our infantry forces aren't good enough to beat any of these. But I think they've got some Uruk-hai infantry here somewhere. Or did they? No, they're just Uruk-hai. Oh, maybe they don't. Oh, wait, hang on. No, I don't think... Oh, yeah, they do. They've got 12 of them. So we've got to really watch out for them, haven't we? Right, but the Uruk-hai... what are they called again? The Raiders. Even they are better than what we've got. So we need to, obviously, try and take as many of these guys out. They do have the shield, so us not having any armor piercing is definitely going to hurt us. But... I think these archers should do decent damage to these guys. How much armor do they have again? 6. Yeah, that's not too bad. But we do need to make the most of it. It does appear that they're actually coming out with some of these units, which is... I'd say that's pretty good. Because something that we absolutely do want to do is surround the enemy. And if that is something that we can do, then that is something we'll want to do. So those Uruk-hai are coming in. Let's slow this down a little bit. And you go over there. You go over there. Then you guys come over here. And if we could, just really pincer them here. And then maybe, just maybe, get the ballista back over here. Now, do not go back into that town. You must stay right there. So let's send the territorial guardsmen in there. It's appearing to work out quite well. Obviously, we will lose in a one-on-one fight generally speaking here. Oh, they're getting back in. Are they? No, they're not. Okay, come over here. And actually, let's bring in the archers first. Let's bring the archers in, and oh, you just stay out. You just stay out then. If they're getting back in there, because now they've not got the use of their shield here. So if we can just shoot them, this should be quite effective. Let's just slow this down so we see it. Well, oh, they've turned around. Ah, well. That's not fantastic. They're kind of doing bits. I'd say it's maybe an okay tactic. But we well and truly surrounded them over there. I just don't understand what the AI is really planning to do here. So let's try and... Yeah, nice. They're routing. Right, catch him. I think we're definitely on the... Well, yeah, that definitely went pretty well. I think now... Oh, they've got some raiders over there. Oh, I didn't notice that. Well, let's bring in these Gondor militia over here. Let's run them in. And we'll try and use fresh units only. They'll obviously fight a lot better. So let's bring these guys in. We'll save the Gondor infantry for last. And we're kind of... I don't know how they've managed to get into this position, quite frankly, but we're going to take advantage of it if we can. And... Right. Yeah, we're going to try and surround these fellas over here as well. So now you're going to charge in like so. Keep going. Go right on in there. And then charge in. And then you're going to hopefully sandwich them. They're already steady, which is good. These spears then, we're going to have them go in against the Warg Marauders. I'm very surprised that they're just allowing us to do this, really. But, yeah, they're wavering now. Good. Obviously, we do need to make sure then that we catch them. So, if you just like to hurry up and do that. Nice. And, oh, 7 left. That's fine. I think we've actually got them all. Now, maybe, is time to go and get those Uruk-hai raiders. And something that we can do is use our cavalry since they're outside. We should be getting a decent charge on them. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. And whilst this is all going on, of course, our tired and very tired units would, or should really be getting a little bit better on the fatigue, but they're not really. So the Rohirrim over here, they're the ones that are going to do the damage. So let's hopefully see. That was a completely pointless endeavour. Oh, they're half and half in the settlement, so that probably is why we just haven't been able to charge them. Aha. Well, in that case, let's bring the archers over here. And they're facing away from us, so, I mean, some of them are anyway. We can maybe just shoot them with these guys. And if they do come at us, then we'll, you know, we can maybe use the cavalry in that form. Right, are we in position? Right, that's fine. Right, and shoot. Oh, okay. They know how to turn their shields around, but they are marching now. And they're getting back into the settlement. Well, actually, what we've seen here is we've got some orc defenders coming over here, and I think... No, nothing else. Right, so archer militia, you get in here, and then you can shoot them in the rear. We can't really throw any other units around there, because they'll just get flanked. Because they are just so much better than us. We need to absolutely do everything in our power to tip these scales in our favour. So I think we can shoot directly through there, unimpeded. Not quite. Maybe, I mean, I'm not too fussed if the archer militia get caught in melee. It does look like they're kind of coming over here. So, get a volley. Okay, that's enough. And then those Uruk-hai infantry we'll just send. We'll send this general over there. Those Gondor spearmen should be able to kill them, so there's that. But let's see if these guys can just flank him a little bit. Get in on that flank. Come on. And sandwich. It's not quite what I had in mind, but it's not too bad either. Right, yeah, you come over here. Where is that general? There he is. Well, he's actually probably going to lose to that, but... So, these Orc defenders, they're wavering. And soon, they will run away. We've got this general here. He's going to go in against the Uruk-hai infantry. In they go. And... yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. And we've almost won here. What do the standings look like? We've lost 10%. They've lost 45%. And we've still got the ballista on hand. Ready to do some decent damage. And... Orc defenders wiped out by the looks of it? Yes. Well, looking at what they've got left, I think the biggest threat is probably these Orc Spear Guard plus the Uruk Reavers over here. So if we can get some shots in on them, obviously that would be very good. I don't know if the angle of attack is good.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be
Are we
ours.
actually firing? Oh, no, we are. Okay. Let's come and have a look here. They're moving. But we should get a few kills. And should that not go well, it's not fantastic. We've got the Uruk-hai Raiders over there to go for. What do we still have outside? We've got these guys and the Gondor infantry. Right. Our general's won over there. Gondor spears, they'll do okay against the spear guards, so that's okay. So we can just send... I'm going to send the archers over here to shoot in the rear. And then over there we've got the Uruk-hai Raiders. Right, you no longer need to be firing. Over there at least. So just shoot the Warg Marauders. And then Black Group Male Archers shoot over into the back of these Uruk-hai Raiders. They're not going to be doing anything. We've already seen what they like to do. So we've got the Archer Militia on the way. Let's just send in these Gondor Militia as well. Let's just push them through that gap. Oh, it didn't really work quite as hoped, but that's not too bad. This isn't going to go well. General, you go over there. Oh, no, don't go that way. Oh, you fools. Well, it's not the worst thing. Actually, some of them men have just... This is bizarre. And no idea what's happening here. Well, our general, he's going after them. We'll bring the other one in over here. Archers then. Oh, just stop what you're doing over there. Actually, don't stop what you're doing. Just keep firing in there. We've got the cavalry over here. They're going to charge them in the rear if they try anything. Obviously, we've got the timer on, but I think this is okay. And we've got some Warg Marauders going over there. What have we got still here? Let's bring those Territorial Guardsmen out here, ready to receive. If they do come out against us. General, just keep following them. And we'll send these guys in. Right, and how's it looking here? We've got 99 against 61. Not bad over there as well doing... I mean, we're losing over there, so that's not fantastic. Let's send the Archer Militia over there. And, yeah, I don't know why they felt like they'd come all the way over there, but they did. Wargs are really good on the charge, aren't they? Oh, brilliant. Right. So they've been charged. Oh, why are they like this? Can we get a charge here? Yes, we can. Excellent. Nice.
If we continue like this, we will smash the
Archers, go, 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 go. Catch them before they go in. They're being annoying. They're being very annoying. Oh, but we won here. Good. So we're going to send these fellas round the flank. Because you guessed it, they're going to flank. And we're definitely losing over there. Shoot them in the back. Let's bring the actual general over there. He can just join in on the front line there. And we've got these guys in reserve, like so. Oh, the Rohirrim actually made it into the town. So let's just use the Blackroot Bell Archers on them. And Rohirrim, just get out of there. I mean, you'll be ready to pick off any stragglers. Just make sure you know, do something like that. Right, and you charge the remainder of them. And the bulk of the force is coming around. I don't think our archers are doing a whole lot of damage here. I'll be interested to see the kills. I think it'll be, well, there won't be a whole lot that they would have done. Right, so you charge them in the rear. And you go in there. You go in there. You're already attacking. Good. And yeah, just send everyone in there. There's nothing else here. They're gonna run. So you charge in over there. There's 37 Uruk-hai raiders there. They're probably gonna run away as well. I think this has gone very, very well indeed. Considering what we had, no armor piercing, none of that. Nice. There we go. 94. We only lost. How much did we lose? 20%. But we're not going to be holding on to this territory. Right, so the Blackroot Bell Archers 201. Archer Militia 110. Look at that. And down goes those filthy orcs. There we go. And we're just going to occupy this. You know, we're not going to hold on to it. As I said, we're going to give it to Rohan to strengthen them. Is there anything... oh, they've built quite a lot of stuff here. Nice. Well, that'll be interesting. Or good for them. Because we're just going to... Oh, we've already spoken to them this turn. Well, I think we'll be okay to hold on to it for one turn. Now, the reason, of course, that we're giving it to Rohan is because they can then help us in the war against Ened Wyth. Let's just have a look at what they've got in here. Why has he got 83 men? How's he got such a large bodyguard? Hacks. I suppose he is the faction heir, but still. They've got some Berserkers, Nazkai, things like that in there. I think... I'm not entirely sure if we could beat... I mean, I think we probably could. Can we get any more... We can't get any more Gondor infantry. 2 more turns for that. But we'll hold on for now. And then next turn we can give away Eisenrun. Hopefully then they get some more Royal Guard or whatever it was that they had. I think it was actually some of their general's bodyguards. So we can give that away. And perhaps go on Bregnas as well and do the same with that. And down here in the south, it's not looking fantastic right now, of course, but, you know, it's darkest before the dawn and all that. We could build a fleet here and try and sail somewhere down here, but of course the Haradrim, they border those regions. So if we were to take that, I mean, we'd get more of these armies in that direction. Currently we are just about holding on with what we've got. So just to round this out, we'll put more units in for retraining. We've got some over here as well. We brought those units out from that fort. And the remainder... Ooh, get a smoking house. Yeah, why not? And get those. Oh, we've already got those coming. Okay, well, that doesn't really matter. And I think everything else should be done. And we'll rename that next turn, I suppose. And there's just... We can't really retrain anything that useful. So it's a bit of a pity. But anything that is melee is getting retrained. Right, so if we can just hold on for one more turn. Hal on there, he can come and join in. Oh, and before we end the turn then, shall we have a look? Where am I looking? Family tree. So, some of you may have been concerned about our family tree, but actually, it's not that big, is it? It's really not. We've got a lot of daughters, but they're not all of age. And Denethor, he is in this line here with Angbor, and he has indeed died. So that is completely killed off, that section of the family tree. But we've got Nemir over here, and we've got Iorthon. Oh, and he died. Yikes. Oh, he died as well. He was like ages ago in Cairandros. But we've got some... Oh, I didn't remember him dying. I don't remember that happening. But at least we've got the brothers over here doing very well. Oh, and Melon is... Where is he? Oh, that was a bit of a weird noise. Oh, he's all the way here in Tarnost. Okay. Well, we'll keep him safe and send him to the front. But for now, let's end the turn. Now, as you can see, we have been attacked by the AA in Methras. Somehow, we've been given pretty good odds. But I don't think, like, we've only got archers, really, in solid numbers. We wouldn't be able to hold them off in any way. So I'm just going to auto-resolve. And, oh, we only killed 81. That's a travesty. But, I mean, we would have lost regardless. And they've got so many forces here. There's no way. I mean, it doesn't really make much of a difference. So we lost Methrast. I kind of forgot that we still had it. Oh, and they sacked it. But Teretoros did also get attacked by Captain Iskandar. And, I mean, they don't have a general, so there is that. The only thing then in addition to that is that, of course, if Kand then besiege Teretoros before we can get our men in, then that's going to be very bad. But they didn't attack our fleet here, so that's good. So perhaps we just send that army in and then go into the port like so. Those guys, they could go, we could put them in there into the fort, but then obviously they would just come and besiege the fort. The Variags just here, so that would, and then we, yeah.
There will be much honor.
Let's not do that. They're okay to stay there, and then they can, as you can see, they can actually make it to the town or castle rather. But if you can just come around as well, that would be good. Right, but they're still not fancying attacking us, but that is fine. Most advanced faction goblins and another coming of age, Miss Don. Where is that? Annulond. Okay. Well, I mean, you could just go to Keritiaur for a bit, help that place to grow, and we could get those mines eventually, but it's just, you know, with the corruption and all that, and also with it being not a very well-connected castle, or a keep even, I don't particularly want to do that right, but... Galathil, then, you are going to give region and Eisenrun, not Barad-dûr. Eisenrun, definitely got that right, yep. And there we go. Take it.
I accept this.
Congratulations. Oh, and they got a lot. Oh, Rohan bodyguards. Okay, so it's not royal guards. It's not as OP as I thought. But that's not bad. Now, what we could do is move for that, but I think what we'd want is Hirluin then out on the field for that. So I think which one of you is the better governor? Right, who's got more acumen? I mean, Derevin probably. I don't know. You just go in there. Hirluin, come round, and can we attack it? Yes, we can. Right. But should we have attacked it? That's another thing entirely, but we're going to give it a go. Okay, let's see how we do then, because this could be the key to taking out Isengard once and for all, but as always, we've got to move on over there. Well, they don't like getting shot at, and that is exactly what we've been doing. So let's just move in front now. Ballista, move back. Don't be firing at will. We'll send all these guys just in front like so. And then you... Wait, how much armor do Nazkai have? I think... Oh, 15. Where are the berserkers? Oh, they're over there. Right, let's shoot the beast slayers for now. And then you just shoot over there as well. And we'll send these guys in like so. Ballista, you should be moving out from where you are. Riders of Rohan over there. Irluin over there. Right. And now, are you guys in range of the berserkers? No, you're not. You're not. And you're just taking an absolute age to move. Right, so let's just move forward. They're kind of... We can't be doing this skirmishing game. They've got the high ground, and they've actually got the better skirmishes. So let's not. We do need to watch out for their Nazkai. They're going to throw in their fire bombs, and they're going to do a hell of a lot of damage, I'd imagine. Send them in against the crossbows. And once we're engaged, we can go in with our cav. Although that ballista, I wish it wasn't so slow. But it is. So... Oh, yeah, this downhill slope isn't good. Territorial guardsmen go up against the berserkers. I don't care if you die. Really. And, well, we'll give the Uruk-hai bodyguards a bit of a run around, so that's okay. Oh, they're coming up against these men. That's not good. Let's bring them out. And general as well. Archers, come over here. We need to be firing into the backs of our enemies. And Rahirim then. Rahirim. I want you to... Oh, why are they pursuing? Are you... Who are you fighting? Oh, I thought you... We're going up against them. Oh, just run away for a bit. I do not want to be having you up against them. Ah, the Uruk-hai bodyguards over there. Right. I think then you're going to have to go and charge at them. Right, come back and just hit them. And you're not even going to bother with that. You're just both going to charge downhill. And the ballista, you're absolutely useless. Gondor spears, just go in there. We might lose the general here, but I don't want to waste the cavalry charge. Really, let's use defensive stance. And where's the other cav? You come over here. Yeah, that's the beast slayers are a really difficult unit for us to deal with. And as you can see, Territorial Guardsmen did not do as I wanted them to do. They didn't go up against Berserkers at all. So we're going to send in Irluin anyway. He's going to try and squeeze into that gap. You charge back in over there, because our front line is going to crumble. Our archers are pretty useless. Maybe don't go just yet, because you're just going to get in the way of Irluin. But, oh, we killed the Uruk-hai bodyguard there. So that's good, but the Berserkers there... Oh, that ballista's just in the way. And that's exactly why you didn't really want that to happen. So, Brandy, you're going to have to get out of there. Just run for the hills, and whatever's there is just going to have to die. A very painful death. Right, now come over here. Oh, and he's dead. He's dead. There's nothing really that could be done. We tried to save him. But Berserkers are just so good against them. Right, right, you come back out. And, how are we looking? Those beast slayers need to be taken out, really. Right, just shoot at the Berserkers. And Ballista, can you get out the way? Get out the way. Yeah, we've just... I don't know how they managed to get in such a disgusting position for us to deal with them. But, oh, bodyguards coming in. Run back out. Beast Slayers are not a good target for us. Nothing here is a good target for us. We can't get at these either. We can barely shoot at them. The ballistas have been absolutely piss poor. The terrain is awful. But I mean... Right, you come over here. You go over there. You've been caught. Why doesn't anyone do as they're told, eh? You're going to go and charge them. You're going to go out. I'm not really bothered if he died, to be honest. That Brandir folk dude. Because we've got plenty of them. Right. Rohirrim back out. Can we get a shot? It doesn't really matter that we've got such low damage on those guys because they've got absolutely no armor to contend with. Alright, Black Root Vale Archers just go in on the bodyguards. And they've still got 32. 31. Oh, they're routing. Excellent. Right, well, we'll send in the cav to go and deal with them. We're still kind of holding on over here, but it's not going to last. Hirluin, come round. And you may as well just charge in. Don't know why we didn't already do that. Rohirrim, come back out. Probably had quite a lot to deal with in terms of friendly fire. But, oh, and they've come back. Brilliant. Alright, let's just charge him. Just charge him. From both sides. They're already steady. Hopefully they run away.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand.
Just shoot the berserkers now. We're not going to charge them anymore. And yeah, you charging over there. Where are the Rohirrim? You're over here. Okay. And they're routing. Good. Right. Now form up into a line. Get a good solid charge. We're going to have to charge those Isengard. So you go in. You're still firing. Good. Those crossbows, we're going to have to, like, I don't know. Oh, just go back after them. Those Uruk-hai bodyguards are being a bloody nuisance. Right, charge in whatever's here. There's definitely more of them than there are of us, so that's quite a pain. The Rohirrim have done really well, though, I'd say. Good charge in there. And then back out. Now there's nothing else to do other than just charge in relentlessly and hope that their morale is broken. Only 5 berserkers left. If our archer militia can just take them out, that'd be fantastic. Because we've got no. That was the last. That was the last of the Gondor spearmen there. Who just charged in? You charged in, and you charged in. Come out of there, and then Hirluin's gonna come back in. Yeah, it's just crossbows, I think. Crossbows, by the looks of it. So just get another charge in. Oh, those berserkers are going. He's going for our ballista. No, they're gonna get slaughtered. Unless he gets shot. Nice, excellent. Right, Irluin back out. And Rohirrim. Oh, they're routing. So who's left? It does look like it is just Beast Slayers. And yeah. Well, we'll give them a charge or 2. Oh, and Uruk-hai body crossbows rather. Oh, they're routing. It's just the crossbows left.
For the moment, the fortune of
I think
goes out. The battle is very much in our
they
favor.
could just route
Victory will be ours.
and route. Oh, they're still not routing. Oh, they are. Oh, it's the Nazkai then. Oh, there's 14 of them.
We are victorious.
Oh, there we go.
Our
The last
soldiers
of the
have fought and
Nazkai
well
died.
today.
Right, well, another general bites the dust. It was his own stupid mistake for getting charged by berserkers and not running away a bit faster. But the Rohirrim, look at that. There was barely any of them. Did really, really good. They're so good at charging. And execute them all. The bards will not sing tales of the heroics of Brandir the Fat. because or the Brandir, the laboured. Let's call him that. Right, what have they got in there? They've got 3 units. Easy. I mean, we could attack there, but I think they get 3 units. Yeah. I don't think we're quite strong enough for that, and they might come and attack us over there, and then that would be more than a challenge for us. So we're going to have to actually send in some reinforcements from over here. And for that, I mean, ballista, you don't want more than one, because they have limited use. And, well, we just need some, I suppose we just need some anything just to hold the line. So let's get those in. And enemy army routes, relations improved, Rohan. How are they only good? I feel like we should be best buds. Like, at least. Like, come on. I'm helping you out a lot here, dude. Right, so I think I did have something else to do. Well, yes, here we are. We've got a very big battle to do here. Captain Malthak. And he comes with... Oh, that is their ginormous army. We've got no cavalry other than Iorthon himself. We've got... how many archers? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 archers. That's probably more than enough. How many do they have? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 archers. Oh dear. But if we can just take them out before the rest join in, then we will get Morigost.
Break their will. We have brought up more men.
So let's go and coax them towards us, shall we? Iorthon, off you go, because this battle map looks a bit dodgy, and we don't want them to scuttle off into some really dodgy uphill place. So let's just make sure we charge them well and get those. Oh, don't charge into halberdiers. Might get a bit shot at, but... Oh, there's some archers over there. Go, go, go. Oh, no, no. No, come out. Come out. Lose formation and run. Sadly, we can't actually dodge arrows like you can in, like, Warhammer 2 and things like that, where you see them coming. But, okay, let's... we might have to rethink the tactic and just go forward. Right, then. Well, we are now in range. They're also in range, so we're going to be... Let's just shoot at them. We've got Gondor militia moving over there because they've got some units coming on that flank. But Iorthon has taken so much damage just trying to make them not go... They were marching in that direction. So he had to go in with Iorthon to make sure that they didn't go that way, because then they came in towards him to shoot arrows at him, obviously. But otherwise they would have kept on going in that direction, then we would have had to attack them over there, and that would have been a disaster. So let's just move in with our much better infantry, and let's have them. So you go in there. You're not going to be charging anyone in the rear because you suck. You just go in there, just chase them. They don't have... I don't think they will have skirmish mode, so we don't have to worry about that. The Gondor archers have got pretty poor range, so we'll just move them a little bit forward. We have to be a little bit... I mean, if Iorthon was to die, I mean, he is reasonably bloodied there already just from the arrows, so that's not fantastic. So let's not charge him in too much. And keep these guys with their shields facing the target. Gondor archers now in range over there. Those halberds, they're going to be a pain. I feel like let's just flank him with the territorial guardsmen. It does leave us open to getting flanked, but you know, we're going to have to do that. I don't like fighting Mordor in Mordor. You can't even see their units. They're down to 62. Shoot the 130. And, oh, yeah, probably should have taken Iorthon out a bit sooner. But yeah, so these guys are holding on quite well. And those Gondor infantry, they're just there to intercept these men. But right now they're also soaking up arrow fire, so our archers do not. We've got some more forces coming over there, so that's cause for concern. Let's get another charge with Iorthon there. And as expected, we have been then attacked in the rear here. But Yeah, it's not. We've got too many spears here. But I think that's all that we had available. So we can't really complain. We've got these men here also. And the archers, we can send them into melee. You know, as long as we then win this engagement, it doesn't particularly matter. Right, actually, yeah, only you. Yeah, you're going to have to go over there and shoot them in the rear. And you're shooting at the halberdiers over there. And those archers, they're almost down. There are all of our units, and they've now been flanked once more. But we've taken out almost all of the Black Uruks over here. So if we were just to kill their captain, that would probably spell the end for them. So let's use the Gondor infantry and slam into the back of those halberds. And perhaps Iorthon, you can come over in this direction for us to swat away these pesky archers. And speaking of archers, our archers over here, they're going to shoot these Moraniangard in the rear. And once they do run out of ammunition, we will send them into melee. Right, those Black Uruks then, they've fled. So let's flank these halberdiers properly. Get a proper good surround on them. Particularly before those other halberdiers come in. And Iorthon, you just run through that gap there. Nice. Right, you're going to come a bit over here, because if those halberdiers do join in melee, then you need to be ready for that. You're getting good kills there. Oh, they've got an Uruk bodyguard there. Maybe just shoot at them. And shoot at the largest target. Doesn't really matter. Are they still firing? I thought we were in melee with them. Right. But those Black Uruk halberdiers, they're almost dead. And then these guys, we're just going to shoot from point blank range. We're going to shoot at them like so. Oh, they've sent some Black Uruks straight through our line. I don't understand how they can do that, but they have. They've done it. Oh, there's Uruk bodyguards getting massively hampered there. And let's send these guys a bit around like so. Guards of Osgiliath then, or veterans rather, you're going to come over here and... Right, who is that? You're holding over there. Yeah, okay, you come like so, and you charge at them. And continue firing at them. Iorthon's been caught. He's probably going to die against... Oh, it is just Black Uruk. So that is Iorthon now out of the battle. We're not using him anymore. At all. But, right. How many arrows do we have left? Not loads. Where's the best place to use them? We've kind of won over there. We've kind of won over there as well. So you're just going up against them. Perhaps if you shoot those Black Uruks with the remainder of your ammunition, then we'll have... Oh, what's happening over here? Are you fighting... Oh, that's the Uruk bodyguard. Right, just go in and attack. Just go in and attack. So the Athenian Rangers will just use them to pick off the remainder of those Black Uruk archers, I suppose. That's a good target. Yep. And we're in deep amongst the fighting here. Just can we see these Black Uruk halberds go down? They're very, very sturdy by the looks of it. But we've almost won over here. These guys just need to hold on a bit longer. And down goes the Uruk bodyguard to our archers. Looking absolutely fantastic. At least they do on my screen. I don't know why, but they do look. It does look different on the recording. It doesn't pick out all the details, but even though I've set the settings to do so. Right, so you two units just go after them. They're probably going to run away. Iorthon's just clean up duty, and yeah, you guys all charge in there. Oh wait, hang on. No. come and attack these over here. So Iorthon go after them. And there's just these guys over here left. Charge them in the rear. And what do we have? They're all routing. Are they all routing? So it is just these Moran Guard over here. They're probably going to get routed very shortly. We do definitely need to make sure we run all these guys down, though, because otherwise we won't take Morigost. Right, and there's a lot of them. So we'll just fast forward to the end of the battle. There we have it. Clear victory. I think... I can't tell if Malthak's army, I think there's probably a little bit left of that, unfortunately. But otherwise, a lot of kills. Who got the most? 233 Gondor Spearmen. 192 Athenian Rangers and Osgiliath Veterans 204. Now let's see then if Morigost is... Well, there. Well, we just saw it there. So we should be open just to waltz on in. There we go. Oh, you kidding me? Oh! Wait, okay, so who can't make it? So everyone else... Okay, come out of there and then go in. Okay, finally. Right, and we're going to exterminate because it's going to have an absolutely ginormous population. Right, there we go. And you can't move. Right, okay, so... I mean, we just killed... Like, how many did we just kill? We killed, like, a lot of people, and there's still 4,000. Pop in the library, and let's have a look at our new realm. It extends all the way over here. We've got a nice watchtower there. That's very handy. So, now... Mordor are down to... In actual Mordor, down to 3 regions. So, that's quite interesting. And what else do they have in here? Brawler's Pit, goodbye. Beast Cage, goodbye. And everything else in here we can just hold on to. Not that we make masses of use out of it anytime soon, but we will eventually. And I don't think Mordor are going to be taking it back anymore. So, now, Adan Estelad is equally safe. It's no longer bordered by... Well, I suppose it is, actually. How many turns until that goes? 4 turns. Now, Plazolg will probably get involved in that. But we need to be able to fight that army there. Like we... Yeah. Perhaps if we just stand there, they might come and attack us. Otherwise... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this army can defeat both of those. Looking at the quality of units on hand and what we've got. Predominantly at this army here, because they've got the cave trolls. And then they've got Lurk in Us Rim, Varieg Lancers, and Sauron's Will, which are very, very good. So we would probably get worn down there. So let's... we do need to keep on sending units in this direction. Or just in any direction into Mordor. The battle may be won, but we have not just yet won the war. So these fellas then send them off in that direction. Eventually we will start sending them south, but we need to kill off the enemy at our doorstep. So send... perhaps we could send a force that is to get maybe as bait, but oh, we can't really ambush there, so that's irrelevant. We'll keep sending units south and east. I'm just finalizing the remainder of our retraining. There we go. Ooh, that worked out pretty well. And yeah, there we go. We've moved all of our units. We've got everything covered and in every part of the Empire. So let's see what happens, eh? Belfast besiege Mordor lessened. Okay. That, does that mean that they're going to get... Do they have a spawned army now somewhere? Do I need to be aware? I don't see one just yet. Anyway, I'd imagine it would come somewhere around in this direction. But I can't see one just yet. We do have this spy on hand. And I think... where shall I send him? We've only obviously got one. We could come down here. I think this is probably the better settlement to take first, because this doesn't then border any of Can's regions, so there's no way they're going to actually just come and attack us through Mordor's lands. So we'll go for that, and then leave Morigost for last. But where is this army? But, well, maybe we don't have to think about it just yet. And faction summary not doing so well.
I will not waste words.
Denethor is probably going to go down unless
I will not waste words on you.
Uruk-hai gives us a hand. I don't know. We can't get men in there. The only thing I could think of is, of course, we could cheese that siege. Let's just have a look there. They've got no cavalry. Oh, they've got one unit. Oh, and they're archers. So the plan would almost certainly cause the death of our cavalry there. But that is one way that we could actually win there. Dol Amroth kind of holding over here. But, of course, they have now lost Methrast. Or we have lost Methrast. But they have lost all control of this peninsula as... well, we have as the Dunedain. But we've got a force. We've got a force, but we've just got not... We don't really have any generals, because they just keep on dying. By... I don't know. They just die. They just fall over. They're just falling on over very, very easily. We've got enough for our key provinces, of course, so we're not running short of them just yet, but I'm hoping for some adoptions very, very soon. So that's something to look forward to. I think next time then, I think we're going to perhaps see the fall of Isengard. I think we're going to need some more units, and we might have to deal with that force there. So it might be a bit difficult to get over there. Now, something that I am now thinking of as well is... Oh, that's 3 turns. Faramir is just going to come all the way around here, and he's going to besiege it himself. Or perhaps what we could do is just break off the siege, and then hope that they come out into the field, because... I don't know. I wish they'd just come out and attack us. I don't want to attack both of them. As I've already said, we don't have Knight Attacker. We can't split them up. But for now then, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. There's been a lot of battles as per usual. Eventually we will break through and get into the second 100 of the turns. Right, I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.